What's up, Fortnite gang? Let's get into the video. I want to talk about research findings, how to do it, how you should look at what your lens should be, right? Like I said in my other video, I think this is an important thing, especially when you're researching. Because here's the thing, guys. All the stuff that's worth researching, I feel like, is the stuff that's significant that they weren't willing to teach you in school, right? For example, Alfred Kinsey. How did he begin to degrade our nation on a mass scale? Let's look it up. You know? What? Hitler was an occultist? What? Just read, guys. Read books. That's what it's going to get into, really. That's the biggest point to take away before everyone clicks off because you're fucking retarded attention spans. Read books. Okay? Primary sources is the most important thing. Nietzsche wrote about this in his book Anti-Education. I wish I could pull it up, but me and my roommate gave it to someone to read. It's my book, by the way, guys. Me. Sorry, Austin. Anyways, he talks about this concept. He pretty much states that when you're learning, you shouldn't learn the general systems. You should learn from the select few individuals that made the whole thing. So, for example, you're learning math, okay? You're studying math. What do you look into? You read Pythagoras, and then you read... I don't know, bro. I don't know who else made math, to be honest. You read about the basis of the thing to get into the mind of the greats, because the reality of the situation is, guys, that a lot of information that we assert doesn't come from a slow build-up of one person found one thing, another person found another thing. It's like more so that you should just read from the people that made the fucking thing big, right? If I was studying, I know a lot about psychology, so I guess I can talk about that one. For example, I'm studying psychology, right? I should read Descartes, Freud, and Jung, let's just say, right? You want to read the select few individuals who made groundbreaking work that actually fucking change shit, instead of just reading textbooks. Secondary sources. This psychology is, you know what I'm saying though? It's extremely important because that's how you actually build knowledge. Because then, get this, ready? You get into the mind of these people. You fully understand. When you read a 500-page book, bro, you start to talk like that guy. Seriously? You start to use his vocabulary and think like him and shit. So, if you want to make changes, if you don't want to be an average fucking person being an intellectual, read primary sources, guys. You're studying philosophy, read Nietzsche, read Camus, and then read some of the Greeks. I don't know. I have Spinoza and some of that stuff. I don't know if I said that right. Right. This is how you build genuine knowledge. Don't read fucking Wikipedia pages, because the reality is, bro, if the Wikipedia page is 2,000 words, bro, this guy wrote a 500-page book on this. And you seriously think that you're going to grasp it from reading 2,000 words? If he could have made it that short, he just would have. You know? And not to mention, guys, I heard this once. Being smart isn't to recite information. It's not to hold it within your head. Being smart is being able to take big ideas, big, powerful ideas that are fucking crazy, bro, and you transmit it into one person's mind through simplicity, right? So, for example, to be a smart person, if I was trying to be smart and I was trying to talk about existentialism, and I started pulling up a bunch of quotes, and I spent 2 hours telling you about it, that doesn't really make me a smart person. That's very wordy. To be a smart person is to summarize it into 3 sentences that are very understandable, easy to grasp and stuff, right? And when you just learn information, you're not really able to build on much. There's not much creativity within it either. You know, the imagination is extremely important to making changes, guys. When you just are finite in your imagination, stuff like that, you really limit yourself, guys. Seriously. Because the people who found the ideas, guys, they were imaginative as fuck, bro. They made this shit. Like, are you kidding me? Everyone's like, nah, it's like this, it's like this. Bro's like, nah, bro, what you talking about? Right? It's extremely important, guys. Seriously. Be imaginative, but be understanding. Because to have realistic imagination, think about this. When you're a kid, you imagine all sorts of shit. I'm going to be an astronaut, right? What grounds reality within your imagination? What creates that? Experience. Being knowledgeable, right? So then, when you're 15, you're knowledgeable about the world. I'm being an accountant. And yeah, like, maybe it's a little depressing that your dream's grounded into reality, whatever, but like, it's just realism, and being fucking foolish never created anything, guys. Being imaginative with a base is what made stuff. It's very true. So read books. Like, just read of the select few, for real. Stop reading secondhand sources. Stop saying, I read it somewhere. Like, you're trying to, like, especially for medical stuff, bro, I never read healthline.com. If anything, I'm going to scroll through and find whatever reference they used and click on that shit. Because, like, I want the meat and the bones. You know? The Apostle Paul wrote, milk is for children, but meat is for grown men. Something like that. I don't know. I can pull it up really quick, actually. I'm going to do that because I don't want to misquote this. Some guy's DJing outside, bro. It's 10:30. Bro's just DJing. I'm like, the Apostle Paul said that little ones must be fed with milk, but meat is the food of strong men. Thoughtlessness is almost synonymous with childishness, while thoughtfulness is symbolic of maturity. Right? So, become knowledgeable, bro. You're consuming the shit that's made for children. Read actual shit. Like, what the fuck? And you have time. Don't fucking even. I need to get the abbreviated version. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. You don't need to get the abbreviated. Don't say you don't got time for shit when you spend 5 hours a day on your phone, bro. When you go home and you watch 4 episodes of a show at home and shit. Like, you have time, you just don't want to do it. But, like, especially for me, guys, I'm really into conspiracies and stuff. I'm sure you could tell if you watch some of my channel, some religious stuff I talk about. So I spend a lot of time reading about religions. I spent a lot of time reading about Masonry, the Freemasonry, by the way, the Kabbalah, all this nonsense. And seriously, guys, I can say, okay, well, this is especially significant for religious research because there's so much deception that goes on within that stuff. Like, it's crazy how much people are misled about religions. But, like, I can genuinely say that so much of what I read in summarized fucking stupid articles is bullshit, bro. So much of it is lies. And then you read primary sources, and it's like, yo, what, bro? Why are there no articles about this? Why did they think that this was insignificant? This is insane. And it's just like, to get true understanding, you must read. Stop watching documentaries, bro. Stop all this. Like, just do it. Just force yourself. Just sit down. And for me, I have ADHD, if that's real. I don't know. And so it was hard to get myself to read at first. It was very difficult. I struggled with it a lot. But honestly, now I've acclimated. It's like totally good. And get this, guys. Once you start reading, you become disciplined with your mental in so many different aspects in life, bro. It's crazy. Because like I realized I can pay so much more attention in class right now. I used to take Adderall every day. I never do that shit anymore. And I could pay attention all the time. And all this, like, And it's just because I unfucked it, bro. I unwinded that shit. Straight line. That's my mental. And it used to be like, bro, I literally can't pay attention for more than 5 minutes. And now, you just condition yourself. You just stop telling yourself to just be like, don't be a fucking pussy, bro. Just read. You know? It's like, if I just listen to, like, it's like with the Bible even. Think about this. You're not to read devotions every day. If you're not knowledgeable about the book itself, read the book. Get the primary, the actual unadulterated word of the God, the living God, right? And then you could read devotions, maybe remind yourself of some stuff you might have forgot, you know? But it's important, guys. It is, you know? It's extremely significant. And I can say, genuinely, once I started reading primary sources all the time, it changed a lot of stuff. Like a lot. The textbook version, by textbook I mean the summary, the secondary sources are talking about stuff. It's very rarely correct, you know? I do find scholarly works that actually talk about stuff in detail that are good. And of course I look up the thing and just make sure that it's real and stuff, you know? Especially about religions, because there's so many people are out here trying to discredit each other's religions. It's actually insane. I mean, like, they're killing each other over religions all the time, so the information war isn't that surprising, I guess. But, like, I don't know, guys. I hope you get the point I was trying to say. And read medical stuff. Seriously, reading medical is going to change your life, bro. Genuinely, bro. You can just learn to be more efficient. That helps a lot, bro. When you're reading the medical stuff, you just get a better grasp of your biology. Because people have been studying this stuff for fucking ever, bro. And they're not lying in PubMed. Like, almost all of them are peer-reviewed, even though that doesn't mean anything. But, like, these are very official things, you know? And they're not really allowed to just, like, fuck around and just push it. So read it, you know? No one understands their biology. At all. You know? Very few people. And this is interesting too. More intelligent people are healthier. What's the significance of being healthy? What does that matter? When you're more intelligent, you read. And so you learn to be more efficient, bro. That's fucking what it is. More intelligent people are going to look and they're going to fucking spend the time because it's like easier for them, I guess. It's less work. They'll intake more. Be more efficient in their lives. And like, I think that this works with the mental too. Like, even for me, studying psychology made me a lot more effective with learning, you know? And it's the same thing, guys. Like, if you're lifting weights, you should be knowledgeable about biology. Seriously, guys, that's very important. Like, you should know a lot about shit. Because you're putting in all the work, right? And it's like, you might not even be doing shit, right? If you're just fucking, like, hearing some guy on TikTok talk about shit that you should do. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much sums it up, guys. Pretty much. And, like, it's like I talked about with this thing. I'm a journalism major. I've said this before. And I've also said this part before. I've talked to psych majors about psychology, and they fucking don't know anything, bro. I'm like, you like psychology? They're like, yeah. I'm a psych major. I'm like, oh, sick. And then I don't just go up to people and say, you like psychology. Like, I'm talking more so in my psych classes or people that I know are psych majors or whatever. And I'm like, oh, fire. Like, who do you like? Who do you read? Like, I don't know. Like, I just like it. I'm like, oh, so you like stupid psychology. You don't mean like you actually like psychology. Because, like, when you're just reading from the textbook, you're not learning much about the psyche. You're learning about components of the brain and different terms like heuristics and stuff, which can help for sure. But, like, read theory. Seriously. Read theory. Because everything in psych is made up of theories, right? The 8 main theories of psychology. But none of them even know about each theory. I'm like, bruh, what the fuck? But biopsychosocial for the win, guys. I stand by that. Like, what else are you're gonna limit it to one, bro? Why wouldn't you just use all of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking stupid. But having a good understanding of each of them is going to let you actually use biopsychosocial. It's true, guys. It's true. You're learning about social situations and fucking nonsense. Bethany got cheated on by her boyfriend. You're learning that, not fucking things that are going to actually change your life. Change other people's lives. You know? That's what's important, really. Like, because it's out there, bro. You could become fucking knowledgeable. You just don't. Listen to the experts, guys. That's all I gotta say. Not the ones that are alive today. Not the ones that are making YouTube videos about it. Read the ones that died 100 years ago. And you just pirate their book, guys. Just pirate it. I'm just kidding, guys. YouTube, I don't endorse that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, bro. I hope I can't get in trouble for saying that. I don't endorse piracy. Seriously, guys. I meant pirate it, like, take it over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go on their ship and you take the stuff. Take the information into your mental. That's all, guys. That's all. I don't do anything bad like that, guys. YouTube, investigate me. I'm chill. It's good. I don't pirate. Yeah, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just know what the fuck you're talking about. Seriously. Read the original. Like, if you're gonna go learn, do it properly. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you, people that are famous for their theories being groundbreaking aren't just writing fucking bullshit in their books, guys. It's not just filler. It's not just nonsense information. It's gonna be actual. There's gonna be a lot of information in there, to say the least. And I can confidently say I've never regretted buying the primary source of stuff. Like, show you guys some of the books that I bought that I heard about. Boom. I talked about that in my last video. Boom. Orthodoxy. And then, let's just do a little bit here, shall we? The Art of War. The Art of War. The Truth About Fluoride. A book about paganism. Enoch. That's about it. But I don't fucking buy summarized shit. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry to do this to you, bro. I'm sorry. Don't be mad. I like you a lot, bro. You're a cool guy. I love you. Bro, about this, the Little Book of Psychology. And then, like, pretty sure this book has, like, every psychologist in it. Wait. Where does it talk about Jung? These people are so irrelevant. But, like, bro. This is anti-psychiatry. And in one page, you explain anti-psychiatry. I have a whole book on that shit. Capitalism and Schizophrenia. Very interesting, bro. I couldn't fucking comprehend that shit, bro. I tried to read that, like, 2 years ago. I was like, oh, bro, what is this, dog? Really good. I don't know, actually. It's like leftist literature, I believe, but I actually agree with it. It actually changed my perspective a lot because, like, it's capitalism and schizophrenia, right? So it's the idea that, like, it pretty much talks, the story begins, or it's like an informational book, but it begins with a story about how there were schizophrenics, or... No. Pretty much the Native Americans, the only mental illness was schizophrenia, right? Everything else, you're just a person, bro. And this kind of coincides with this thing that this one girl told me once. She goes, I don't think ADHD is like a mental illness a deformity of any kind, anything like that. She goes, I think that, no, you're good, you're good. She goes, I think that people with ADHD were just the people that used to be hunters in the past. You know, they're just fucking wired for that shit. And I actually agree. I completely agree with that. That makes a lot of sense, you know? But, anyways, guys, just back to my point. Read the primary. Actually learn shit. Stop fucking looking up in 20 minutes for an idiot or whatever. What are those called? For idiots? The books where it's like, how to learn, how to do this for idiots, you know? Fucking stupid abbreviated versions. Just read the actual text, guys. You don't have to do this. And you don't lose any information in translation either. There's fireworks going off, bro. I'm just saying, guys, it's kind of like if I really want to understand a Bible verse, I look at the original Latin and then like what the word means, right? Standalone, not in the context of the sentence. And you can understand it a lot better, right? Alright, guys, that about sums it up. You'll have a good night. This concludes my rants for tonight.